Fuck it.
Thanks for tuning in today. We entertain the village and talk about shit we stole. Hey, it's rage and pillage. Interviewing all the players, every place we filled and reminiscing on the days that we made a killing. Burley, no chill, man. Got the Viking mindset. Bring the minds to your buildings, leaving fire behind us. So reminder, we drink till the drink diminish. Give a fuck what you think. Came to rage and pillage.
Oh, hell yeah, motherfuckers. Fucking back, Rage and Pillage podcast. Boom. I'm your host, Burley. Tuesday night on Thanksgiving week. And as always, I'm joined by,
the vibe curator, the frequency elevator,
yes, sir.
Black Brother Thunder, the chocolate boy wonder.
Hell yeah, Josh is here. What's up, brother?
Ready to get Thanksgiving kicked off. I'm ready to eat, son.
I'm ready to not fucking be at work. And we're joined by Tony again. He's fucking back from the Dude Network. What's up, dude?
What's up, fuckers?
So, so I gotta
Oh,
start.
hey, just for you, hey, just so you know, like I kind of had a shitty day at work before like 1, and I realized the other day I was like, I haven't checked my PTO stats the other day, and like gun season's next week for deer hunting, and I was like, yeah, fuck this. I texted the boss, said I'll see you next week, man.
That's
it was
the
like
fucking
next
move.
Wednesday.
That's
So like I'm officially on the start of a 7-day vacay. Let's go.
where are you going hunting?
Out at my dad's farm.
Nice.
Down here in Ohio, man. Yeah, I was out tonight, actually. That's where I was at tonight.
Y'all got the big whitetail out there too.
Yeah.
Texas-
Well, Texas is nothing to fuck around with. You can get some big ones. It's just different. You guys, it's like Texas, it's like a different deer. It's like long beams, or ours are like these big swamp donkey, thick ass bitches that would get like 250 pounds.
Well, yeah, that's what I want to kill. Fucking, you know.
Yeah, something that it puts meat in the freezer, man. We're
Yeah.
still eating on the buck I shot last year, for Christ's sake.
My wife won't touch any deer again now, because she read about that fucking wasting disease or whatever. You heard about that shit?
No.
I've heard of the mad cow in deer, and
Oh,
people
this-
eating it from the meat they.
What's that deer in Texas? Because I was just talking to somebody today. They said that they go out there in February. It starts with an A, and
We have like coos tail, like down close to the
I think it said it
Mexican
started with
border.
A.
Then
They
you
got-
have alpaca. No, not alpaca. Alpaca. Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
we're killing
yeah.
llamas.
This right here.
Antelope? Antelope?
Texas.
No, I don't think we have antelope here.
Oh, chronic weight. I mean, I've heard of it. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
apparently
They eat it. It
it's
hasn't
a-
been around for a while, or is it back down in Texas now?
it's back here again. They're suggesting that everybody get their fucking meat checked.
Axis deer.
Oh yeah, axis
Axis.
deer. Those are-
Axis, yeah.
But yeah, this
I'd
shit's
like to get
fucking
one of those.
scared my wife away.
Yeah. I remember like my uncles were going around to all the creek, like the watering holes and like puddles and like standing water, and they were like spraying them to kill mosquitoes and stuff because they said like that was a big part of the contamination process.
Mm-hmm.
Is drinking that bad water is contaminated with bad mosquitoes at like West Nile or some shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't heard about that. No shit. Yeah, but fuck it, dude.
I could be wrong.
I'll
I
still eat that
speak.
shit.
I speak. From
No,
my
that
ass.
sounds accurate. I mean,
wanna
that's
kill
why. I
this
mean, I hear
retarded
people
deer.
all the time saying that any kind of deer that you see like that, just kill it
That's
so it doesn't.
You gotta love where you
spread.
can see the fence in the background.
Oh yeah,
with the
dude.
geese.
America. Look at that bad mother. That's an elk, isn't it? That's a deer.
Yeah, that's an elk, man. I want an elk. Elk burgers. Elk meat is so much better than venison, man.
Yeah.
Elk venison. Is
I
elk
100%.
venison or is it elk meat? Is elk a form of venison?
I think so.
Fuck it, we're about to find out.
I mean, now I'm learning. Who would have thought I came here to get educated on stuff?
Is elk venison?
I was going to say you botched the venison spelling.
Dude,
you did
Google
not win.
fixes all that shit for me, sir. Again, the most common modern usage is to refer to venison as anything in the
along
deer
with
family.
elk. Okay. All right.
For most, caribou and moose are not included, even though they are members of the deer family.
Well, you know what caribou is, right?
Basically a horse.
It's reindeer.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
really?
just like in Alaska. In Alaska, they're called caribou, but they're like
Don't know how to spell that either.
But it's reindeer.
Yeah, it's 1B. Come on, man.
Dog.
But
okay.
reindeer are
caribou.
like in captivity, pretty much.
Are they worth a fuck to eat?
Yeah, in Alaska they kill caribou.
They also eat fucking. They also eat seal blubber, dog.
Yeah,
so
they do.
Yeah, so fuck all that.
They do. And
actually, I would like to go kill.
Damn.
Yeah, shedding its felt there, man. That's badass. That's a sweet picture.
Is it painful?
No, it's just peeling off.
I think it feels good to them
because they shed their antlers and they grow them back.
Blood everywhere, guys.
The yeah.
God damn! Now I want to go hunt fucking reindeer.
Dude, that's a monster right there. I mean, that is a freak.
What's that shit? Life Below Zero.
Yeah, man.
That's what they.
Yeah, like there's Cameron Haynes right there. Fucking, they have to pack this thing out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what sucks. They have to walk miles and miles and miles with this bullshit on their back.
I was gonna say, they're like, did he shoot a caribou elk hybrid? I was like, what the hell? It looks like a elk with the antlers, but then the fronts have got the paddles on them. So I don't know.
Oh god, they're mutating. Fuck.
We're all doomed.
Speaking of shitty days, we're gonna do a Ask a Man real quick because I need to know what's fuck's going on with my asshole. Fucking, I have had it.
Ask the sushi joint.
We are here already. Fucking. I have been in a shit ass mood, but strictly because my asshole has been itching all day. I fucking came home. I fucking scrubbed it down. I was like, maybe I just got a little fleck in there. Nah, still itching. I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude.
You gotta put some Vaseline on that shit, man.
No, because then I want to do other things. So.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And now we are here.
Yeah. I don't shy away from this shit. But yeah, fucking, it's been bothering me all day. It's like painful to walk. Like I've been thinking about just shoving my hand back there and fucking. What the fuck was that?
Ooh.
That was me. We're good. We're good. We lost the mic.
Yeah, it's been a rough day for that shit. But I was also thinking about this. Whether you're in a public stall or you're at your house, have you ever just taken one of those like gratifying shits that you're just like making a face like, ooh, like, do you make like a good shit face?
I think my wife says I breathe heavily.
Oh, for sure.
She said, she said, like, I don't even realize it. I've never felt shameful about the way I shit until I got married. Because she's like, are you okay? Like, you're in there breathing like,
oh yeah.
And I was like, what are you talking about? And then like she got me to start realizing it, and I had to yell at her one day. I was like, I hate you. I was like, you ruined my shits.
Well, now I want to record myself shitting just to see my faces, just have like a face, just to see it. You know?
I just imagine. I mean, well, it depends. Sometimes I imagine my face being just really fucking red from straining.
Oh no.
But that doesn't happen very often. Most of the time, it's just a smooth.
What's your average length of time on the toilet?
Oh, that's not fair, man. Mine's really long.
Mine is too.
It depends.
Because that's on my phone. If I got the phone with me, I mean, it's as long as I got until a wife or kid yells at me that they need something.
I mean, I was in Home Depot this morning. I don't know, 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's public.
Yeah,
though. What
public's
about the
different.
House?
Public's
well,
different.
but I also didn't have anywhere to be, so I wasn't in a rush. But I was also because okay, and I'll tell you why too. There was 3 other people in there doing this exact same thing that I was doing.
Battle shits.
And
have you ever sat there and like waited for someone to get up before you start?
Every
like,
fucking time.
Not before I start, but before I leave. I want to make sure that nobody is out there when I leave.
If it's not oozing out of my ass when I go to sit down, like I'm like, if I know someone's getting ready to go wash their hands, I will sit there and wait for them to leave so I can bring out the Thunderdome.
I have definitely sat there just digging my nails into my thighs, holding in my shit, waiting for the person next to me to leave.
No,
I have definitely done that.
They already know what you're doing, so I'm like, nope, we're doing the
Yeah,
exact
but
same thing, bro.
when they do leave and it comes
Same
out, I'm
time.
pretty sure I cracked the porcelain. It just comes out with such force and vigor.
Oh, there's
Just
nothing
like-
better than blowing the back out of one of them
Dude,
damn
just
things.
boom.
That dude next to me this morning was wearing that flusher out. He would not. I mean, he.
Same.
I did the same thing this morning. Like as soon as I feel it get out of me a little bit, hit the button, courtesy flush. Dude did the same thing. That's cool. But he started just like every single turd, man. He was just like boom, 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 and I could hear his turds dropping, and he was just like boom, boom.
Goddamn hamster. Fucking dude, like, no, I feel bad because I'm not a courtesy flusher. And my wife gets mad because it starts to like seep into the hallway. Like whenever I'm taking a shit.
Even at home.
She's like, courtesy flush it. I'm like, ah. Fucking, I like to watch the water change.
Even at home I am.
Oh no, I'm far from that, dude. But like I said, I've had my legs fall asleep on the toilet 1,000 times.
Oh
yeah, I mean, that's a day. Actually, it hasn't happened the last few days, and that's probably a really long streak for me.
Down the side of the porcelain. Ah. All right, come on, guys. I've been extremely hungover all day. I'm trying my best here. Your boy had a doozy of a Monday
why
night.
Your asshole is raw.
Yeah, there's a good chance
you got
of
them
that.
beer shits.
I had a doozy of a Monday evening. Went to lunch, had a few drinks, and then I get back, and all of a sudden it's time for an off-site meeting. It's just going to the bar. And fucking, we racked up $500 on the company card and just fucking destroyed ourselves.
God, dang.
Just me and 2 other people. It's fucking stupid. Yeah.
You and three people, y'all had $500.
So many shots, Josh. So many
shots.
Oh
My God. Whew.
So
I love off-site meetings.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Something about I was talking to my wife about it too. I was like, every job I haven't even been working here a year yet. Every oil field job I've ever had, it's just nothing but alcoholics, just finding reasons to like work at bars. You know, just let's have meetings at bars.
They call them roughnecks for a reason. It's a roughneck industry for a reason. But I know. Hey, I remember when I used to sell moonshine, man. It was an easy marketing ploy. Find the bar that had the most oil rig hands at.
Yeah.
Go in, have a drink, bring up the conversation moonshine. They'd bring up like, man, can't find any up here. Like, just so happened to have about 6 gallons outside my car already jarred up.
It's got barcodes and everything. So come on.
Yeah, it's like there was a reason. That was my strategy in my moonshine peddling days. Find the oil rig guys. Like,
was it good money?
Sales. I mean, not as good as barbecue, but yeah, pretty solid. It's the time. It was the time. Because, like, to do a run, it's like running the brisket. But, like, on a brisket, you can recover. If you fuck up a run, like, on a moonshine, like, you wasted a week's worth of money, like, in time.
What would fuck it up?
Like, if it milks up, if you get it too hot, like, the corn would bubble up into it. And, like, when the bubbles, it would have, like, some of the mash. Because your liquor is, like, your steam.
Yeah.
But like if some of the actual mash would bubble up and into your spout and all that, and it would get too hot, like, and then it would turn into like a white filmy clear. And if it got mixed into your regular clear, it would ruin the whole batch, and the whole batch would turn milky.
By ruin though, is it still drinkable?
Yes, but it's not.
This
sellable.
is Burley the alcoholic right here. Like,
yeah, I mean, dude, I mean, it's rough. I mean, it'll make you take back shit you didn't steal just by smelling it. I mean, it's rough.
I like that. I'm stealing that. Fucking taking that line. So that leads us to this next. You mentioned barbecue a second ago. So leads us to this next thing we saw. I actually saw it on your wife's Facebook. Of you coming home
the real
from
talented one.
You coming home from a catering gig, I'm guessing. What was it? Tell the story here.
She said it was a catering gig. She does not quite understand the difference of all the food industry lingo yet. Basically, there was a private auction. It was an auction on private property, and the guy needed somebody last minute to bring a food truck set up at to sell food, and there was like a guarantee involved. Like, hey, I know it's last minute. I know you don't really do this, but I know you can do it. If you come down here, I'll guarantee you X amount. And I'm like, okay. So I don't have any of the normal equipment that it would take to haul liquidy chili and beans around in mass amounts. I always sell individual containers. Yeah. And so I go down, set up, sell all my shit. Got down there flawlessly. Perfectly fine. Loaded it up exactly the same way. Come home. A table adjust on the top, and I just hear crack. And have you ever taken like a whole 2 gallons of like thick liquid and throw it, and you hear it make that gwolp sound when it hits?
Yeah.
That was against the back of my kid's seat, and I was like driving, and I was like, "Oh no!" And I had my weed pen on me, and I was like,
"Yeah, just kill it."
I mean, that fucking battery was just burning. I mean, and I just called my wife, and I was just like, before I called her, I was like, "It's bad." I was like, "It's so bad." So I pull into the parking lot of a gas station in Jewett, Ohio, home of General Custer, birthplace.
He had a couple stands, I think.
Yeah, he had a couple stands, weren't good ones, but my final stand of a clean van with no beans was in the General Custer parking lot at the Circle K in Jewett, Ohio, because I knew the chili had spilled, and I was like, I need to go in the back here and make sure my beans are adjusted so they don't spill, because it was so much shit in the back of the van I couldn't see in the back. So I go to open the latch, and the Circle K employee is walking in to start her shift, and I just open it up, and I see beans starting to come out, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm like thrusting my shoulder trying to get that door to reactivate and go back in, and you can hear it just go when it goes in, and just beans are just oozing, and they're all over, and I already had the side door open for where the chili was laying, where the chili was at. And so the Circle K employee sees me there, and she's like, doesn't want to say anything, but she knows.
Yeah.
And I know that she knows. And I just look at her, and I'm just like, well, it's going to be one of those days. And she's like, ha, yeah. And then she walks on the side and sees chili, and she's like, I'm sorry. And so I go in, I'm like, I'm going to need a Monster for this shit. So I go in and get my energy drink, and she's the one checking me out, and she forgets who I am temporarily. She's like, all right, thank you. Have a good luck.
Never mind.
It would have been.
So I call my wife and I say, get the phone out. I said, it's fucking bad. I said, it's really bad. I was like, it's so bad that it's camera worthy. Get the camera out. I was like, we're going to laugh at it one day. I said, this sucks. I was like, but let's just start laughing at it today and let's just have a good time with it. So by the time I got home, I was stoned. I was chilled out. I had already accepted my fate that this is going to be the worst cleanup job of my life. And luckily, it's still going viral on TikTok. We're up to 500,000 views.
That's fucking
and,
awesome. That's awesome.
And yeah, she has. We did me breaking down after the post detail. The detail guy, I should have recorded the conversation because he was breaking down the things that he had to do to get the chili out of, and it was pretty epic. Like he had to pop the vents out to get the wet vac in, to suck chili out of the vents that were tucked inside the third row.
Jesus.
Wow. And how much did that cost you for that detail?
It was only like $100.
That's not bad.
That's insane.
That's
That's
inside and out.
That's a steal.
I asked the guy, I said, I literally just told him, I said, you're going to rethink your prices after this.
Yeah.
And he took like an extra hour or two, and he's like, man, he goes, I'm running behind. And he was a nice old guy looking for business. COVID hurt him really bad, but he was still going after it. And I went up there, and I probably cheated him on this, but I gave him like an extra $30.
Yeah.
Like 100. But because I'm like, a guy that's willing to do that kind of work for $100 with a smile on his face, like $30 probably changes.
Is it a kid or an adult?
No, old man that's been in the
shit.
workforce for like 40 years, man.
No
I wish
shit.
I could show you guys what this guy looked like. Totally in what you would envision as a guy that runs a detail shop. But as a result, Cambro has reached out. They're going to send like some stuff.
That's
and a
badass.
buddy like hooked me up, and he's like, yo, man, you need a Cambro. So overall, I invested $130 in a detail from an event that I made good money on. and we're going to get some more stuff out of it. So
that's
fuck it.
badass.
Maybe maybe keeping a good attitude led to certain things that transpire the way they did.
Those
so.
Cambros are not cheap either, man.
No. Thankful.
Not
I'm very
cheap.
thankful. I have a lot of friends. I've made more friends than enemies in my life. Thankfully.
Right.
I'm a solid 50-50 right now. So
I'm fucking on the bad side after I didn't win the fucking cocks and penis clones and all that stuff.
It's so much work for only fucking 11 people to enter in. Probably won't do that again for a while.
Yeah, dude, honestly, man, like it sucks you had to learn the hard way. If you want to do a giveaway, and yours was pretty badass. Like yours is like one of the cooler giveaways because it was just so much.
Yeah.
You have to go stupid big to get people's attention.
Like boosting the post and stuff.
Well, not even like that. Like you need to have like someone give you like a grill.
Yeah.
Like let's say like, hey, I'm giving away a smoker and like 10 bags of Bear Mountain barbecue, a whole lineup of a Fuego Lento seasoning, Redbeard seasoning, and like 6 different sauce lineups and like a knife, like $100 brisket knife. Like the net, you'd probably get some interaction, but you have to go to like. I hate to say it, man.
On brand.
People are like they're so fucking spoiled that like a couple items just doesn't get people motivated.
Well, what's crazy is you'll see like a $20 thermometer.
It's nuts.
You'll see like a $20 thermometer and fucking 100 people have fucking entered it. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? You know, like
that one's still. I guess, yeah. I don't know, man.
I assume that
some people have a better following than others. I mean, I feel I have a really good one.
I assume that
I have a really loyal one, but
the dick thing wasn't really for the barbecue world. It's more on brand for this show, which I'm trying to get more people in. So that's what it is. So, but I didn't take you for a minivan fella.
I thought
I love them. I was on car sales, the Chrysler minivan. I watched so many families get themselves in terrible financial situations by not going big enough in their vehicles, thinking like, I don't want a van. I don't want a van. I'm better than a van. It's like, take the fucking van. You already have a family. You have no ego. You have no balls. You're married with kids. So like, just fucking get the van.
I mean, the vans are badass. Like these new vans are badass. The only reason I was thinking I was gonna say because everything's spilled. If you had the truck, then you could just take the hose and just rinse the bitch out.
I wouldn't even think of truck. I would have thought SUV. Yeah.
Well, funny, I have a work car that they pay for. I don't have a car payment.
Nice.
Like it's their vehicle. I had a truck, and about 3 years ago, some crazy neighbor bitch came flying in Texas driving with her kids in the back, like smacked the front end of my F-150 with her like Suburban XL, and threw it up into my yard and totaled it out while me and my wife are naked in the tub.
Jesus Christ. Nice. That's a boner killer.
So like and then like COVID hit, and then like, I took a big pay cut for my new career from the car business.
Yeah.
And I couldn't replace the truck payment was like $200 a month. And we all damn well know you're not getting a truck payment for like $200
$200? Wow.
Yeah, it was like it was an 04 F-150 with like 75,000 miles, like nice. XLT.
Yeah.
Like I mean, and like I told their insurance company, I was like, I cannot replace this truck.
Right.
And they're like, we understand that. I'm like, not my fucking problem. Your insured driver blasted it. Wow. And they're like, well, we have to give you what the value of it is. And I'm like, it's impossible to put a value on it because I'm like 12 years car guy. I have 12 years of auto finance and experience. I know what the value of a vehicle is.
Yeah.
So like it was a knockdown drag out, and I just honestly haven't been able to afford to replace that truck. So I don't have a truck. Yeah, so that's honestly like that's the real situation,
right?
Of why I don't have a truck. I mean, I like to sit like I know I cook some really banging ass food, but that doesn't mean I can afford a $700
Yeah, I had a truck for years, dude, and then I finally came to the realization like we don't do truck things. Once a year, we get a Christmas tree, and then the rest of the year, that bed is just empty. Just so like
now I do, like because me using a stick burner, like I'm always needing firewood or going down to the lumber yard, like or I'm a hunter, like bags of corn, But yeah, like I think I'm going to be going getting a barbecue truck next year. Spoiler alert!
Hell yeah.
And so I probably will be needing to get a truck. I don't think I can pull around the trailer of the minivan.
Oh, sure you
Probably
can.
wouldn't be good.
Oh, I'm sure it's
Short
doable.
distances,
Can.
maybe.
Dude, them fucking that thing's got a V6 in it. It'll pull that bitch.
Well, it's not the engine; it's the whole suspension.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
You get them airbags, man. It'll be
Yeah, I will say if you put some airbags on them, see that's that Alabama, right? Alabama ingenuity.
Well, I mean, but the airbags are dead ass though. Those things are badass.
No, those are legit. That is legit. But I just love I love the point of thought there. Fuck it, man, airbags.
Hey, well, that's what I'm saying. My truck is an 07, and I've had it for 11 years. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I don't even have 200,000 miles on it. That thing's still ticking, and I'm not getting a new one. I can't afford a new one either.
I'll probably end up leasing a new one because they're starting to get inventory back out there, and it's only a matter of time for they start running some lease specials again. So, because this is how weird my life is. I know the auto industry and the inventory nationwide of how the trends are going to be probably 2-3 years from now. Like if I could have futures in autos, I'd probably crush it.
Is it going to get any better?
Yes,
because right now the dealerships
the used car markets right now, it's not a good time to buy a used car. Just wait for a new one or go order one. And they are starting to get more new vehicles back on the ground. And how that's going to be is they're going to be struggling to get used vehicles. So they're going to start fishing for trade-ins. And how they fish for trade-ins? Lease, low payment leases.
No shit.
So they can get those vehicles back in 2 to 3 years. So then 2-3 years, everything will be back. But then there'll be a used car market again, where you'll be better off going buying a used car because there'll be a shit ton of used cars out there and their value will drop.
Okay, well, next time I'm in the market, I'm hitting you up, bro.
Yeah, learn something new on the show every time.
That's the only free advice you'll get from me, Burley. The rest is going to cost you some big gummies.
I got you, bro. I know
you fucking kept a couple. Don't
I happen to know a dick guy.
Not every single one of the only 11 people entered. Yeah, fuck that guy. He ain't getting both these bags.
All right, I got a good story for y'all.
All right, I love stories.
All right, I'm gonna let you go ahead and read this caption, Tony. Read that caption for me.
My husband is gay, but we're married with 2 kids and have great sex. Bryn told The Sun, I know he thinks I'm attractive, and I know he's drawn to me, and his sexual orientation didn't negate those things.
Are you in on this? Could you be with the chick that is...
No, I totally get it.
What?
And my wife, that's going to be joining us here at some point, would also totally get it.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, brother.
Okay.
The guy's obviously a pan where he's just attracted to souls. Like he might be gay,
so
but
he can perform his husbandly duties.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's probably still attracted to his wife.
This is the sentence that made me laugh. The pair are members of the Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints, a faith which doesn't condone same-sex relationships. And Matthew admits a strong motivation for dating women was so that he didn't have to be single and celibate forever. So he just wants cock, and he settled on a chick so he can stay at church.
So he knows he's gay, but he chooses to live a straight life so he can go to heaven.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, I've heard of this before, too. Yeah, this isn't the first time. Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Dude, that's dedication to God, man.
You think he's just hating every second he's fucking his wife? Just
anything. I mean, dude, I don't know.
How was that?
I feel like I could offend a lot of people on this.
No, not on this show.
Can I want to say something real quick though. Okay, gay, that's fine, cool, whatever. But is there a gay guy who can seriously say that he has put his dick in a vagina and said, this does not feel good?
Yeah, I know. We got family members.
That he said that it's not being attracted to it, but if you put that thing in there, you know that feels good.
Are you familiar with the level?
I mean, I see your point now. I mean, yeah, I get it. It probably feels good, but that doesn't mean you have to like it.
I mean, okay, you could say you stuck your dick in a dude's butthole. You can say it doesn't feel good.
I'm just saying though, like you.
I was talking to Josh.
I don't know. I've never had
The
a
gay guy
butt
wouldn't
plug, so I
enjoy
don't know.
putting his dick inside of a vagina because deep down that's not what they're attracted to. So how would they enjoy it if they're not really wanting to do it to begin with? It'd be
But
forced.
it still felt good though.
It's that old
Like,
John
But
Lennon.
I don't know though. But would they be so like traumatized by not wanting to be in there that they're not capable of taking the time to enjoy it?
It's that old John Lennon quote of happiness
know.
is a warm hole.
What is it? What did John Lennon say about what's a wormhole?
Happiness is a warm hole. God, that'd be
wormhole or a warm candle light
hole.
warm?
It would be a lot funnier if you got the joke, guys, because he wrote a song called "Happiness."
Don't bring
is
up John Lennon. Like, when the fuck was John Lennon ever funny?
He wrote a song called "Happiness is a Warm Gun." So now I'm pulling out John Lennon B-sides. Okay. Anywho,
I mean, I don't know how we got to John Lennon, but here we are.
well, I mean,
Alas.
wormholes. Okay, who's the hottest chick you can think of on the planet right now? In their prime, doesn't matter if it's in the past, future. Like, who's the hottest chick in your head?
used to be Carmen Electra.
Okay, we'll go Carmen Electra for Josh. What about you, Tony?
Used to be.
Who was the one that was with Justin Verlander? Kate Upton?
Okay, Kate Upton. I know you're talking
That
about.
was the last one I was obsessed with because then I got married and, I haven't really.
Okay.
I mean, Anna Kendrick. We'll say Anna Kendrick.
Anna
She's more
Kendrick
modern
is
than
pretty
that.
good. Okay. Anna
Yeah.
Kendrick and who is yours again, Josh?
Carmen Electra.
Carmen Electra. And both of them in their prime. They're the hottest. They're all done up nice. Came up to you and they said, I want to fuck. But first, you got to do some gay shit. How far are you going to go? How far are you willing to go? None at all. Man, y'all are fucking full of shit.
I
Okay.
finished the
Y'all are
question.
full of
Like, what?
shit. No, to be able to fuck her,
Yeah.
you got to do some gay shit. So how far are you willing to go with the dude to fuck the hottest chick of your dreams?
I'd let a dude grab my dick to put it in a vagina.
I mean, I'm not like
just a
willing
helpy helper.
I'm not willing to get rammed. or anything.
You asked how far. That's still an act.
That's just an assistant. If I ever become a billionaire, I'm going to have a guy to do that for me.
I'm not going to have a guy do that for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to have a little Filipino boy. He's just going to guide it on in. You go, Mr. Burley. You go, Mr. Burley. I'm really good with accents. Anyways. Man,
The best.
would you, not to completion, would you put a wiener in your mouth?
No.
Just let it rest on your lips.
For what reason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what-
Okay,
for
Tony
what-
said, all right, now we're finding y'all's lines. We're
For
figuring it
what
out.
reason?
There's
If
layers
there's
to
$1
this
billion.
I mean, I'm sitting there thinking,
fucking.
I mean, am I 6? Am I allowed to be drunk or do I have to be sober?
Oh, no, you can be fucking zonked out for all I care, you know?
Because I feel like that would dictate a lot. There's a lot of things we're saying we wouldn't do now, but if you asked us 2 hours from now, it might be a little different.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
I would probably at least kiss it and lick it if I had to.
Would you? Okay, see, what's more gay, sucking a dick or making out with a dude? I think
I would
sucking-
kiss a dude way.
I
I would
was about
totally
to
make
say-
out with a dude.
No, kissing's way too
Oh,
intimate.
I would make out with a dude 10 times out of 10 before touching his dick. With my
If
mouth.
it's serious and not trying to be funny, that's way too intimate.
Nah, I wouldn't give a
Making out?
With the
Oh,
dude.
I ain't
I don't
You know how many
know.
fake
They're
makeout
both-
sessions I've had with girls trying to get the vag in the back of the day in college?
Can I flip a coin first?
Flip that ass around, dog. Twerk it up. Fucking-
I'm just saying, making out doesn't really mean anything to me. It might mean like love to some, but don't mean love to me.
That's way too intimate, dude. That's transfer of fluids. I'm not into it. I'd rather suck a dick.
Burley, what would you do? I think we need to flip the.
I mean, if we go Jennifer Aniston in her prime,
Ooh, she's.
That was a
dude,
good
don't
one.
knock her now. Don't knock her
no,
now.
but we get to talk about in the prime. In the prime,
I mean,
I think
she's
she's
still
still
pretty-
in the prime.
She's
though.
still like
That's a
she's
good
prime
one.
never left, bro.
she's in her twilight
good
years
one.
right now.
I mean, I think that that's a good like. Would you rather have Jennifer Aniston now or Friends?
Friends all day.
I don't know, man. She's more of a woman now.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
She knows some more stuff, you know. I mean,
I think I retract
she's going to be willing to broaden her horizons
butt ass
more.
ugly now.
Is she?
Who?
Carmen Electra
is
no
butt
way.
ass ugly now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you went with that one of all.
Well,
of them.
because he said before, I used to think she was super fucking hot. Like, and I'm talking probably 15,
Dude, this is
20
her in
years ago.
2022. She just looks like a mom. It's fine. She's hot still. Look at that. What are you talking about, Josh?
I mean, still hot for sure. But I'm still digging Jennifer Aniston. You brought that one up, and now
that's a 50-year-old body right there, guys.
Mm-hmm. Now compare her to Jennifer Aniston. Now I'm not saying that that's not good, but
okay, let's look at Jennifer Aniston 2022. These are all questions you can probably ask my wife too. By the way,
Oh, I've got a good one for her.
I'm so excited for Ask a Lady. That's how much I'm becoming a fanboy of the show.
It just.
Oh, come on, you.
What?
Okay,
No.
Oh, come on, dude. Burley's picking the most unflattering photos.
It's what brought up. Look, there's a thong. Does that help?
Ew. That doesn't.
No, go to that one.
I don't know if this is 2022 though. It's in Spanish.
It just says secrets of Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, God damn. Are you joining Menudo? Fuck.
I take Babbel.
Okay, look at the one right next to that one. To the left.
This one? That's
beautiful.
How old is she? How old is this bitch?
Why don't you just look up age?
I don't even know if she is 50 yet. Is she 50?
I get tired of typing, Tony.
All right, I'll just do it.
I got it right here. Age, here we go. 53.
53. Okay. See now.
Okay,
now
we forgot about Sandy, bro.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, but I made my choice. I am pro Jennifer over Sandra.
I think I'm gonna go Sandy. 58 years old. Let's see how she looks in 2022. Still getting it. She's had work done. That nose doesn't look right.
Yeah, come on. I mean,
if you compare Jennifer Aniston to Courtney Cox in 2022,
she looks like Michael Jackson right there. Bro.
Yeah, what's up with her face now? Sandy was so hot. She looks like Cher. That's who she looks like. All right, we have turned into goddamn what's her name, Joan Rivers. So, all right, I think we should, because this might take a little bit of time. I think we should call in our Ask a Lady.
Okay, I'll text her see if she's available.
Are y'all have? Oh, Jesus Christ! I need to do the Ask a Lady before that gummy kicks in. Fucking. Y'all are familiar with the Disney movies,
are ready for Ask a Lady.
Y'all familiar with Disney movies, right? You got kids.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ, yes.
Okay.
We just watched a Disney movie before the show.
All right. I have some.
Which one?
Enchanted.
Hey, we didn't talk about Bruno.
Wait, no. That was Encanto.
That's Encanto. My bad.
I don't have to watch any of these movies anymore. My kids are old enough to start them on their own, so I'm like, fuck yeah. So, all right.
The boss is coming.
Here she comes.
Oh, here she comes. Everyone's nervous.
You need to be a big meanie.
Because I know that you have been looking forward to this. By the way, dudes and dudettes, the queen of Chile. Alyssa.
Hi.
How you doing, Alyssa? Hey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so we do a segment on the show called Ask a Lady, stuff that guys don't get a chance to ask girls all the time. Now we have a lady on the show. So
is this first lady? Is she the first lady on the show? That's like in
yes.
In person?
Yeah. Most women prefer to be incognito,
anonymous.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
So, you want to change or?
And if our dogs don't shut up, I might have to dip out to get because our kids just went down. So I might have to leave her solo.
I thought they would be quiet.
I can't hear them. Okay, you're familiar with the movie Beauty and the Beast, right?
Yeah.
What was so bad about Gaston?
So he definitely had a persona that he felt he was like God's gift to everybody. I mean, he was.
But
I mean, there's
he,
a million things. I
maybe
mean,
a
I
little
feel
ar-
like that's pretty.
no, little.
sounds
He's a
good,
little
yeah.
arrogant, but he wanted nobody but one girl. He was turning down girls left and right. Fuck you, bitches.
Right.
I want
But you
one
know
girl.
what that one girl said?
I don't know. This-
N-O.
Yeah, but this was
right?
you got to talk about back in the day when no wasn't a
Yeah,
thing
but-
for women. It's way back. This is
Okay.
the way back in the days, right?
Right.
So, but what made him so bad though? Like they made him an evil person for just wanting. He didn't like try to like rape her or anything, right? Not in the
right.
story.
Hold, please. All right. So just because we're in a different era doesn't take away the context of the fact that the dude was barking up the wrong tree, right? So, like, regardless of the fact of, you know, it being in Figmentation, Disney,
No, I get
whatever
that.
era that took place in, right? Like, he's still a douche because he's doing what he's doing, right? Chick said no. He's persisting. He's like, why? I have the muscles. I drink the beer. I do all the things. Why don't you fucking want me? And she's like, because you're a dipshit.
But
Like-
okay, I'm with you there. But what about like because I've like my wife for sure wanted the pursuit. She wanted to be pursued by me, right?
Okay, yeah. And I
So-
mean,
She said no a bunch of
course.
times.
there's
I've seen the picture of your wife. I understand
there's
why.
healthy pursuit. Okay, right. I get it. Like, I get it. Trust me, I'm that girl too. There's healthy pursuit,
Facts.
and there's the ones that you want to be chased by and the ones that you want to have interactions with, and then there's the ones that you are like, GTFO before I seriously call the police. Like,
Is there any dude out there that could pursue you so hard that you would want to go fuck an animal? Because that's what Belle did. Belle was down to
Well-
bang an animal before she knew. Before she knew he was gonna be a man, she was DTF all day.
Oh shit!
How'd you not see where I was going with this, guys?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
See, that's
But no,
what I
I mean the context. It doesn't matter about whether or not it was, you know, back then or now. It's seriously like the dude's genre is the same. It exists in both realms.
no, I get
It was
that.
as relevant then as it is now.
But
know?
but the main thing is like she was gonna fuck a dog. She was gonna do it.
Yeah, but you know what? He had intellect. That dog had a library, knew how to read, actually picked up a book. You know, had
I mean,
different
hold on, I just
values.
noticed something.
Mention.
Yeah,
I
big
mean-
old-
Yeah, and he had
I
the
mean,
burly mane. I mean,
Maybe, hey,
big old
you know?
lipstick. He got a lipstick like this. No, but here's the deal, though. He was a fucking dick to her when she showed up in the castle.
and this is true. And this is true. And that's where
But
women.
the other
a lot
guy
of
was
time-
being pretty fucking cool to her.
But, you know, I mean, even though, okay, I'm gonna give you a situation that maybe you'll look at it too. Like, all right, do you have a type?
Yeah, black girls.
Okay. If you like that, imagine the complete opposite and it coming at you and like, I'm being so nice to you. And because of this, you have to like me. Does that exist for men?
I'm a dumb man. Yeah, it's
Sure it does. I mean,
you just saying that made it move a little bit. So just fucking like
This is a great argument. She is like
I like
She's
this.
throwing it out there, and you're like, "But wait, what if?"
Yeah.
She's like, no, but
I mean, we're taking hypotheticals.
I
Not
like that they both been throwing haymakers. Like they're both like,
I'm not throwing anything.
but haymakers of truth and point.
Yeah.
it's
Not
good.
just saying-
This is kind of
Yeah.
my way, actually. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm just hanging my hat on Disney was okay with bestiality, just not dudes that can juggle eggs. And-
Disney was okay
and
with a
by
lot
the
of
way,
things. All right.
by the
Look,
way, that animal didn't.
yeah, we didn't start with that topic. That's a totally different.
He didn't
topic.
even fucking sing a song. Gaston got a voice of an angel. I never even heard the beast
I
sing.
will say that. I mean, they took and made a really catchy ditty out of that even gets me, you know, bopping.
Oh yeah, dude, you're into
It's-
Gaston.
But it does not rectify the fact that he is a grade A doucher.
But
I
is
am
he so much of a
loving every
douche
bit
to
of her
worth
argument,
banging an
though.
animal? That's what it all comes down to, banging an animal here. Let's be honest here.
I mean, he's a beast. You know, he's
Did-
not an animal.
Did Disney?
He is least intelligent. He was,
But,
he was
okay.
intelligent in conversation.
Did Disney
if we're
invent
gonna
the
look
whole,
at
like-
the context of the movie, sure, she fucked a dog. All right, let's move on.
Dog-like
The
creature.
dog,
And he wouldn't even give her a rose.
He took interest in her, realized, hey, if I keep acting like this, she's going to keep turning away from me. How do I rectify this? And he's like, all right, I got to start, kind of acting a little better. And as the movie progresses, you see all the ways in which he starts taming his emotions. Starts going through.
I think you're misremembering it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he had those thoughts. I think that fucking candlestick in the clock told him to do that.
And that might be true because a lot of times men can't just come to those conclusions on their own. A lot of times they do have to have outer influence in order to get to that position, because it's not just going to take a female, because females try constantly. It usually takes a couple buddies. It usually takes a clan of people who are already doing the work in order to put a man in that position to be like, yo, perhaps it's me who's creating these issues that make relationships not go so great for me.
That makes sense. Okay, now you're gonna have to fill me in on the storyline here. How did she end up in that fucking castle in the first place?
Yeah, actually, I was curious about that 10 seconds ago.
So she was I believe she was kidnapped.
By who?
I believe that she was kidnapped by, I don't know if it was the Beast himself or
Munchausen.
If it was his clan.
She's been gaslit this whole time. That's Munchausen syndrome, right? Where she's falls in love with her captor.
I don't remember that part of the story. So that part you do have me alluded on, but I don't have to know that part. I
was just trying to figure out if
I honestly don't know. You'll have to double check me on that.
Did she not show? Well, I don't
What
know.
was
maybe she was walking through the woods. I don't know. I don't remember it all.
How did Belle end up in the castle? Here we go.
What was her name again?
Belle.
Belle
rides a mysterious castle.
Did she end up in the castle?
Okay, she was looking for her father. Her father was locked away in the dungeon.
Yeah, her father was going to be lynched for some reason. I can't remember the reason.
Oh, Belle's decision to stay in the Beast Castle in exchange for her father's life makes Belle a prisoner in the Beast Castle. She is not allowed to leave and thus must make the best of her new life. All the while, the movie encourages Belle and the Beast to fall in love.
Bro, Disney's fucked up. Disney's fucked up.
They are. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
They were the original Rage and Pillage podcast.
Yeah. So that's what wow, I never knew this. All right. So we're breaking new grounds here, guys. So
look at us growing together.
It's really a story of Munchausen syndrome, right?
Yeah.
It really is, isn't it?
If I don't know what
that
is.
This is
Do you guys know what that is?
Munchausen.
Well, I mean, what he just said.
It's where you essentially fall in love with your abuser. So you.
I mean, I've never heard it. I've never heard that term. But I mean,
That's
the way that
you are
you
a
say
victim
it,
of Munchausen's disease to your wife. She beats you at night, and you don't even realize it, and you're blind to it, so you don't identify to that syndrome.
I think it's one of the terms that one of my collegiate courses that I don't know, that left.
Yeah, I was really stoned in that, or I was hungover and sitting back in my dorm room during that class.
You got all that college learning. Listen, here in Texas, we just go straight to the whole field. So, all right. Well, I think that solves my question then. Gaston really was the better person, right? Technically,
no.
He wasn't kidnapping broads.
But there were several different things that he did along the lines that didn't help the situation either.
Yeah, we all make mistakes.
I think I'm gonna go with him on this one because, like you said, why did Belle go to the castle? To stay there with the person that was gonna kill her father. So Gaston was all he wanted to do.
That was an act of sacrifice. I mean, she didn't do it because she was like, you know what, that kind of gets me hot. I think I'm gonna boink you because you were mean to my daddy. No, she was like, don't kill my dad, take me. It was that portrayal. It wasn't, yo, this gets me a little,
I guess in the beginning, Gaston could have been the better person, but in the end, obviously, in the end,
he was literally trying to save the girl of his dreams. He was trying to save the girl of his dreams from that angry beast in the castle.
Yeah, and he's like, if I save your life, you pay me and boink.
That's what the beast did. The beast didn't even have to say that. He's just like, I'm gonna sweet talk you a little bit after I kidnap you, and I'll toss a dress on you and we get to boink later.
But
You
I don't
know?
think he did that. I mean, he definitely weren't they like distant from each other?
They were. She wouldn't engage with him. She wouldn't have dinner with him.
And he wouldn't have dinner with her, right?
No, he wanted to have dinner with her. He ordered her to have dinner with him.
Mhm.
He was very adamant. You make her come down here, and all of the silverware were like,
Sounds
she ain't
kind of
coming
like
down.
Gaston.
Gaston wouldn't do
I
that.
guess I need to rewatch this movie.
Fuck
because-
yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I'm actually gonna watch it with the kids tomorrow with like a very watchful.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it with a new perspective, though, for sure.
Like, you know, I'm gonna make sure it's probably this weekend. Just be like Gaston. It's fucking just
Be like Gaston.
Hey, hashtag for Gaston's a new thing. Let's go. Or be a Gaston.
This was a great fucking Ask a Lady. This was perfect. Thank
All
you
right,
very
is that
much.
all you need from
Yeah,
Anything else for the lady for Ask a Lady?
that's all I got right now. That I've been.
No, he's like, I don't think I want to do that anymore.
No, I'm-
Thanks anyway.
You just got put on a list, by the way. I've been hitting you up more than often. So
She needs her own show. She would be a good one. Yeah.
fuck yeah. All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Gaston, not so bad. Not so bad. Fucking, that was fucking great. Hell yeah.
Love you, baby. Thank you.
All right. Have you heard?
I don't deserve that woman. That's a fact.
My wife puts up with a lot of shit as well. Okay. Do you play video games at all, Tony?
Some like I'll have a couple binges a year where I'll go like 2 weeks where I'll play, and it's normally games that I've bought like years ago. I haven't bought a new game in God knows how long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Like it's like a rotation of like 4 or 5 games that I play.
What's your
That's
game?
kind of like me too.
I have the last NCAA college football on Xbox 360. I still play and recruit teams and all that shit.
Nice.
Got Call of Duty World War II. That was a money one. Madden, 2K12. Then all the rest are sport games. But really, the only like not sport game I have is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call of Duty World War II.
I love Call of Duty. I fucking love it. Josh hates it, but Josh, you've been
I'm
playing.
not
I don't like War. I don't like Warzone.
Oh, same
I
shit.
don't like Warzone. No, it's not the same shit. Call of Duty Warzone is
No.
totally different than.
I think it's a totally different franchise.
Yeah.
It's all Call of Duty. It's the same franchise.
But it's
No.
different. Like they call like Warzone copied PUBG. and I
Warzone,
like
there's
PUBG
Warzone
better.
1, Warzone 2. Yeah, it's not Call of
Wow.
Duty. It's Warzone.
But you've been playing a game from like 2005, right, Josh?
Oh, yeah. I have. I don't even think it's 2005. No, I used to play that shit. It was actually a 90s game on the computer.
Mario
And then
Kart?
I don't have Mario Kart. I have a 64. I don't have Mario Kart. I have
What game are you playing now, though?
Yeah, what is it?
well, I haven't played it in a while either, but I mean, it was a new game. I was playing Far Cry 6, but I also play it's called Red Alert 3.
What's the game you just said you got back in on it?
Oh, RuneScape.
Yeah, okay.
RuneScape on the computer. RuneScape. Yeah.
I'd never played that one.
That game, yeah. So I started playing that game in like 99, 2000
And it's all online, so it saves your
yeah,
shit.
so like it used to be. So when I first started playing it, like it used to just be a website, and then it started getting bigger and bigger, and then now you have to download the game and like put it on your computer and all that shit. But there's different versions of it now too. So it's totally different from when I first started playing.
I brought up the video games because have y'all played the like the what are they called? HTC
The
Vive
VR?
and the VR. What are they called? The Meta. What's it?
Oh, the Oculus?
Oculus. Yeah. Have y'all played
That's
those yet?
it.
I haven't played it, but I know like Pat McAfee was one of the first ones to really get into it, and I was a big Pat McAfee. I still am.
I love Pat Mac for sure.
Honestly, like, my show is structured a lot like his because he was my idol, and I liked how he did it. And
Yeah.
I mimicked his format, but did my own twist to it. So if he would be like, "Oh, all you do was ever copy me," and I'd be like, "Yeah, you're not too far off."
I mean, it's what is it? It's what do they say? It's mimicking is flattery, or what's the saying? What's the saying? I forget it. Anyways,
Imitation
is flattery. Yeah.
imitation is a form of flattery. But you were saying the Oculus. Sorry.
Yeah. Have y'all? did y'all see the thing about the guy who invented the Oculus made another one that it's equipped with projectiles and shit on the goggles, so where if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Oh, I did see that. Is that like a real thing, or is that tabloid shit?
He definitely built it. He said he's too scared to even try it, but it's definitely built. Fucking, that's crazy.
Shit, I'd be scared to try it too.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. So but he was talking about like this is just like the start of this. You know, people clearly people won't want to die for real, but there will be things like if you feel pain in the game, it will cause you pain in that area, that type of thing. That doesn't sound fun at all, guys.
No, I mean it'll make you be better at it. You won't be fucking taking them risks in Call of Duty, going down the middle of the street trying to.
That's all I do.
Yeah, man, you'll be like creeping. I mean, can you imagine like the stealth?
Can't snipe me. Oh.
Yeah, I'd be hiding closets. That's the entire game.
Yeah,
It'd be no fun anymore.
It'll be like head-to-head combat, and then you get stuck with some fucking random Navy SEAL, and you're like, "Fuck, this is gonna be a painful round. I quit. Pull my plug."
Dude, I mean, it would put kill streak on another level, right?
Yeah, right.
Like you say, I got 23 kills in this game. You're like, Jesus Christ, dude,
What
it's
if
fucking
they?
Holocaust.
What if they do
goddamn.
it? Okay, so listen to this. What if they would do it? Would you guys be in favor of like Gladiator? Guys on death row.
Yes.
You give them all like 20 Oculuses, and the winner gets like a chance for parole in 20 years.
No, fuck the Oculus. Put them on
20 years.
Did you ever see that?
No. I'm saying they're in their prison cells, and it's like pay-per-view, man. You can sit there and watch, and you can gamble on who dies and shit.
Did you ever?
But they're all scumbags.
There's a movie
killed
about
fucking like rapists, pedophiles, killed a child, little girl. Like
there's a movie
fucking
about
killed
this.
Killed a pregnant mom. Yeah. There's like all kinds of movies about that. There's a Stone Cold Steve Austin did a movie. Yeah, it's called like The Departed.
No, it wasn't The Departed, but they shoved him on an island.
Yeah, and he like wasn't a terrible dude. He wasn't a terrible dude, but yeah, they was out there with some bad dudes. So imagine that though, like in their jail cell, Oculus, would you watch it?
Yeah.
To the death.
100%. Yeah.
Fuck yes, I would.
I'd pay a bunch of money for that one.
I'd pay
if I knew that like pedophiles and shit were gonna die. Fuck yeah.
Okay, so imagine this one. You have one Navy SEAL, they're like the baddest of the bad, and then he's in an Oculus, and he's going up against 20 like dumbass pedophiles, and he's probably going to kill all of them unless it's an act of God.
I'm all in.
All in.
Yeah.
I'd all in. Take my money. Take all my credit. Max out my credit card.
That sounds amazing. What are you talking about?
I'd pay like $500 for that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I would probably
more than $500. That's pretty.
I might take out a second mortgage.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Anything.
Remember that truck? It's gone.
Yeah. Anything involving killing pedophiles, I'm okay with. I don't quite know how I feel about the death penalty, but I do know that pedophiles need to die.
Oh, I believe in it. If they'd let me, I'd pull the fucking switch. No problem.
That would be a great, like, you know how like the lottery goes to education? You know, like, fuck it, that would be a great thing. Like if people could pay to pull the switch on like people on death row. That would be a fucking nice little side biz.
But I also want to see a lot of concrete evidence, DNA, because I mean, some people don't. Some people could not.
No,
some could
like this Parkland guy, like this fucking Parkland guy. It should have took not 9 years to get that guy fucking prosecuted to a life in prison, and then he's got like what? You going to sit there for another 40 years?
Yeah,
that guy fucking killed all those people, all those eyewitnesses. How the fuck is that guy still alive?
But that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about actual like evidence.
Yeah,
witnesses, whatever. So if that,
I'm with
like,
you. I was back.
I
guess I was adding on to your point.
Put a fucking bullet in his head and let's be done with this shit.
Yeah, I was Team Josh on that one for sure. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, there are like.
Do that.
I think if there's like multiple eyewitnesses, like when Texas, like, you know, when Ron White made that joke that if like more than one person is an eyewitness to watching you kill somebody, you go straight to the front of the line.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm all in on that. Like if if it is undoubtable and you did it and you got and first off, can we stop capturing these motherfuckers alive?
Right.
Somebody just kill him.
I like the idea of them getting fucked up in jail for a while, but
I wonder what happened to Jared at Subway. What do you think happened? Do you think he just got absolutely just ramrodded?
For sure that, and I think that he was
What
such
did he
a
have? Didn't he have
did
child porn or something?
Oh,
Is that what it was?
he got
I don't remember.
It was really messed up.
Yeah, he was a
They
diddler.
actually they released the tapes of like him trying to set up meetings with these little boys and stuff through this lady, and she was undercover.
Dude,
She was like, and they interviewed her. She's like, it really messes me to this day that I had to hold this conversation with this guy of setting up a date with these little boys and like not being able to do anything about it.
dude,
Like she's like, that will like never leave me for the rest of my life.
in that same vein, there are people that their job is to try to track down people that, sell child porn and post it online and shit like that and download it. They have to look at the most horrendous shit all day long, bro. Fuck that.
Can you
job.
imagine what you're numb to? Can you imagine what you're numb to? Like, oh, this ain't that bad.
Oh, apparently they
I've seen worse.
apparently they do like 3 months on, 1 month off, and like they're in heavy therapy in that 1 month off. Like it's a fucking toughie. Yeah, fucking crazy. I can't imagine that job, bro.
I couldn't imagine the pay for that.
That's what I was
You'd
about
have
to
to
say.
over-
Like,
you
are
gotta
they
over-
really even making that much out of it? Also,
We're about to find out if there's money on it. How much does it?
You know what I love about this show is I find out information on a lot of shit that I am just never. I'm curious about what I never would go out of my way to find out.
So obviously, how many times have you had Subway since you found out about Jared?
Not very often. I thought Subway always was sucked, and especially in my little town I grew up in. Subway was like it was either Subway or McDonald's.
47,000 a year, guys.
Fuck you!
No.
Dude, and I probably just got put on a list. I googled how much do child porn investigators make. So, I'm definitely on a list somewhere now.
And the FBI is coming.
Yeah.
And your algorithm on your computer is
Oh,
got to
good
be
Lord.
interesting.
It's pretty great.
Your the ads that come across pop-up ads on your screen have to be wild.
Yeah, because the computer's goddamn listening to every fucking podcast. So if we talk about something on this podcast, it pops up in my goddamn. It's wild.
Yeah.
Guess who's going to get hit with like Beauty and the Beast shirts tomorrow?
Fuck, dude. I'm definitely making that shirt. We need to come up with a cooler thing. Live like Gaston is not that great. We need to come up with something. I'm going to come up with a good one.
Garcon wasn't wrong.
We can make it like a political thing, Gaston 2024. You had one in here, Josh. I wanted to blind on purpose. What does this mean?
Oh my god! So I saved it on a TikTok because I knew at least one day it would get brought up. So, and that's the thing that I do. Like fuck, there it is right there. Good. I didn't have to search very far. Let's see.
What's it called?
Okay.
Now just pull it up, dog.
Well, here. Well, it's on TikTok.
What's the name of the video?
It's on
I sent you a good Burley. I sent you a good one to your Instagram. It's a good conversation point.
Well, just listen. It's not necessarily the video in itself is not anything really. It's just more about what she did. So he gives a good description of it.
She permanently blinded herself on purpose because she identified as transabled. Jewel Shuping had dreamed of being blind since she was 6 years old. And at the age of 21, she decided to take matters into her own hands. She found a psychologist that agreed to help her blind herself by pouring drain cleaner into her eyes. The two waited for 30 minutes before going to the hospital to ensure permanent damage was done, which has now left her completely blind. After her family found out it wasn't an accident like Jewel had claimed, they cut all ties with her. But Jewel says she's the happiest she's ever been. She permanently
What
blinded.
the fuck is wrong with people?
I mean, why would you not? I mean, ask a blind person and tell
That's
a
gonna be
blind
that's
person.
gonna be our new segment. Ask a blind
a-
man.
Tell a blind person this story, and I guarantee you they would be like, "This bitch is stupid."
Yeah, I don't know, man. We all have our things, like I talked about in the last time I was on here, but I don't get all of them. That's one I will not get. I personally like seeing things.
I mean, that has to be some type of, mental issue also that you just want
Could you
to
imagine
not be able to see.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I heard a thing that eventually technology is going to get so good to where like even the top athletes are going to be willing to chop off their legs to put on robot legs because they're going to be better.
Look at this fucking thing.
Damn.
So read the top. It says there are people in this world that think they can actually successfully fight one of these. Like this old dog is just fucking whooping this young buck's ass, man.
Would you think there's really people that think they can fight a bear?
You know there's someone out there that says they would take on one of these
There's
motherfuckers.
no fucking way.
Oh, watch this. Yeah, they they're thinking like Jackie Moon, like, oh, hey, Precious. Like, go out. Yeah, go wrestle one of these sons of bitches and see how you do. Look at this.
What?
This dude did. He is like, whap, take it.
And they just start eating you. They don't kill you first. They just start eating. Tell me you have seen the that documentary, The Bear Guy. Have y'all seen that?
Oh, the one that got killed?
Yes.
No.
You never seen that?
Like they went out, like he was going. God, how long ago was that? 10, 12
years ago. Let me see if I can find the name of it. What was the name of that movie?
I know you're talking about. Yeah, basically they went out to pick him up and they found his camera and he was not there. and the camera was rolling, and I think like the camera footage. I don't know if you don't know what's on it, but apparently it was rolling, or they had footage on him.
Grizzly Man, that's what it was called.
See,
yeah, Grizzly Man.
Why can't you show that shit?
Well, the director, Werner Herzog, he was like, it's just a man screaming to death. That's all it is. You don't want to hear
like those ISIS videos.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, you probably didn't like. He probably wasn't in. You probably heard him off in the distance.
But it's crazy. Like, you've never heard of this, Josh?
No. Huh?
So it's a guy that goes out and he lives with grizzly bears by himself for years, and then one of them got tired of him eventually.
Fucking said, "Fuck this!
All right, you're done."
Well, there was also like a wolf.
You're not a bear.
There's also a guy that raised a pack of wolves, and and he was very like he would wear the clothing when he would go back home for a little bit.
Oh,
he would take the clothing and like put them in the containers, leave them there, come back so he smelled exactly the same. And then he got back. He said, he had to like kind of distance himself because the one like alpha of the litter was starting to threaten to challenge him for his spot as alpha of the herd since he raised it. So I don't know what happened to that. So maybe he got fucking mauled as well.
I've heard stories about people that try to raise wolves and shit. Like, they'll have them on a leash and shit, right? Walking through, hiking or something, and then they kind of twist their ankle and start limping. That animal sees, oh, you're wounded. Game on.
Yeah, you're weak.
Just game on. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. Have you ever seen a wolf in real life?
No.
No, just coyotes. Dude, I've had multiple coyotes come in.
They are fucking.
And bobcats. Had bobcats sneak up on me last year in the woods.
Ooh, fuck that.
Well, I was in my stand and looked over, and he was like looking at me already, and I was like, "Oh, that's creepy."
Yeah, he can climb. That fucker can climb, sir.
Yeah.
Do you carry a pistol also, or just a rifle?
No,
you bow hunt. Sorry,
I bow hunt. It was worse than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I had one chance. I had one shot.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that video that got posted, made its rounds like maybe a week ago or something, where that bobcat was stalking that guy?
I don't know. Let me see it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then he just like fired his pistol.
He missed missed it like 3 goddamn times.
He missed it more than that. I think he missed a whole fucking.
Up here in Ohio, like you can't kill them; they're still protected. They're endangered.
Fuck
even though they're not, they need to change it because they're like almost starting to overpopulate.
But I would have done the same fucking thing. I would have missed every fucking shot because I would have been so.
You have
scared.
to prove that they're harassing you, and that guy sounds like he has a case.
Dog, I would have put my phone down and put this thing out of its misery.
I don't know if he was recording it. I figured he had a body cam.
Oh man.
Either way, I would have been fucking freaking out just like he was, and just been like, "Oh my god, get the fuck away from me!"
There is a lot of bobcat fucking stalking humans.
Hey,
They're starting to get mountain lions are starting to come back up here.
Let me tell you one from somebody that I graduated with.
Here it is.
So they live down south in Georgia, and then the girl that I graduated with, her husband, well, I don't know if he still does it because this was years ago, but he used to like trap bobcats, mountain lions, whatever the hell it was. I can't remember the exact video, but he had his whole family in the car, like his two sons at the time and his wife, and then his wife, she was videoing when he had it in the trap, and instead of killing it in the trap, he let it go, thinking that it was just going to run away. Well, he had his window down. He fucking jumped up in the car and then in the back
Jesus
seat
Christ.
with his kids. And she was like, she's videoing this, and she goes, "Dirk, get it, get it, get it." She didn't stop, and like I guess he just opened the back door. It's been a long time ago, but I think he just opened the door and it was just like jumped out of there. But like,
I mean,
fucking wild.
Fucking white people, man.
Yeah,
I tell
fucking
you.
white people. They do dumb
Dude,
shit.
It was crazy.
They go out where monsters are and wonder why they want to attack. All right, so peep this
Yeah,
out.
that's that video.
Is that a bobcat or a fucking mountain lion? That looks.
I think it's a mountain lion.
That
looks
is
like
bigger
a
than a
mountain
bobcat. Yeah, that's a
looks like a
totally
mountain
different
lion.
fucking ball game right there. Or it's a cougar.
Cougar.
That's a cougar, man. That's got a long. Bobcat's got the nubs for tails.
The
That is no
ears,
bobcat.
Ears back, yeah. Misses.
Oh man.
And it's like, no, fuck you.
Misses. Put the camera down, fuckhead. Fucking just.
And congratulations, your family's gonna see how you die.
Yeah.
Like, way to prove
No
a point.
Shit, dude. I'm telling you, the camera would be put down and I'd be unloading on that fucking cat.
I tell you right now, I wouldn't have stopped at 2 shots when it was standing right there sideways. Bang bang, choo choo train.
He's probably one of those.
Well,
dorks that's like,
but you also don't want to sit here and just waste every fucking shot.
Well, I'm just saying though, I would rather take one when I'm standing there still than when he takes a run at me and I'm shooting at the ground. I know I only have 8 shots. If that fucker's standing broadside, it's dead.
and the odds of it there being more around, cats aren't really a herd animal, right? So I'm unloading on that cat.
It's dead. Yeah. That thing's probably controlling like a 3-mile radius or some
You
shit.
probably wouldn't want to unload on a single wolf. Because there are more nearby.
Yeah.
Go for the all black one. I guess if you see an all black one, it's like
Jesus,
mega
it
alpha.
still would've
Sound like
been
a policeman.
scary.
Yeah.
Hey, come on now. All right, come on, guys. That was a solid one. All right, you know what we haven't done yet? Hit your plugs, dude. Where can people find you, Tony?
Just go Google the Dude Network.
Solid. Fucking- hey, did you build your own website?
Seriously, but if anybody follow me on YouTube, we're officially monetized. Every ad you watch is 2 cents to the kiddies. So go
Hell
watch
yeah.
some fucking
Hell
ads.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
We keep
Yeah,
getting
you're talking
copyright
about something that's
strikes.
like a waste of time watching yourself make 10 cents a day. That's exciting.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't even look at it. I'd be like 10 cents a day or 10 cents a view.
No, dude. Every time someone watches a commercial, you get like 2 cents. So that's what you're going for.
Wow.
In this big quest of yours, it's 2 cents. And if someone watches it as YouTube Premium, 1 penny.
Dude, why haven't you uploaded that video that your wife made of the
It
chili
is.
thing?
Thanks
Oh,
for
okay.
supporting my channel, you fucker.
Hey, fuckhead, dude. You do a show
It's been
every
up for 2
goddamn
days. It's
you,
been up for 2 days. Why haven't you posted it? I don't know, because I already did.
you do a show every fucking night. Every time I turn on YouTube, like premiering, I'm like,
So-
God damn, it's already about to come on.
So if we skip the ad, you don't get the 2 cents.
I don't know how that works.
No, I
Well,
think
you can actually control what commercials you allow, and I am pro whatever pushes my content. If I give you access to pushing all of it, maybe you'll give me some more views. So
Yeah.
the non-skippable ones, you're kind of fucked because I definitely authorize those.
Are you one of those assholes that allowed 2 back to back? Because those piss me off.
I don't think you can hit him with the back. You don't get a choice.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think you don't get a choice.
Once you get a certain amount of views, they just
So
do
it's kind of
themselves.
funny though, as a creator, you're always like looking for like that big deal.
Mhm.
And like I'll go like watch a video or something like that of mine, or it'll just pull up or something. I want to oh fuck, I'll say admit it. I give it a view and give it a good watch time and share and stuff like that to get it boosted a little bit. And I'll see like Honda and Duracell, and like and Walmart. I'm like, I'm getting paid by Honda. Let's go.
you owe me fucking. Well, that's badass though, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, seriously, man, the Dude Network. I mean, it's on Facebook, Twitter. We have 6 active platforms that are all well established and have content. I literally had it to where you could follow me on your favorite platform, no matter what it is. You don't have to go out of your way to follow the Dude Network. So if you're a Facebook person, we got Facebook. And every platform does have a little difference. Like Facebook, we do more memes and more shared posts of other companies and stuff like that, of the barbecue, humor, stuff like that. Instagram is like reels and shorts and some stories and stuff like that. And Twitter's like more photography based. And YouTube is 15-second or less, like open my smoker, things are sizzling, steaks on fire, I'm chugging a beer.
Hell yeah.
Like really short clips on that, or the long form videos. So I guess it's been a fucking lot of work, but yeah,
it is a lot of work.
Literally just, I mean, 6 platforms is stupid. And then I've taken it now to the level where each platform gets different content. So it's just dumb.
God damn. Yeah. That's a lot of, I don't have that kind of time.
Videoing.
You're going to get the same video on all platforms whenever I upload one, just letting you know.
Yeah. No, if I go out of my way to really edit one, then yeah, it's going everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah. Like if it's one of my recipe videos or something that took more than like 20, 30 minutes to make, like, yeah, that bitch is getting sent everywhere to maximize its chance of
Hell
getting
yeah.
popped.
Have you ever looked at going over to Twitch and fucking around over there?
Our stuff does go to Twitch at night, but I don't know how well it does.
Yeah, we started off on Twitch, and then we made the move over to YouTube. Just nothing was happening to Twitch, so
it's just hard. It's just hard to get established anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you have to find the niches and that's kind of where I think that's where I take like great pride in what I've done, because I OCD on patterns, and algorithms and what does what, and like it's taken me 2 years, but I'm just now feel like I'm finally starting to figure out. Like I can look at a post and be like, where's this going to do best at?
Nice.
And I got a good idea. But yeah, I mean, dude, it's just always changing. It's just so time consuming on just staying up to date with everything. But I mean, obviously, when you have 6 platforms and you're spending all that time, and you know, y'all met Alyssa, you take time away from people like her and the kids, like you might as well do it right, you know. So I sit there and just try to learn as much as humanly possible for it, you know.
You staying up early tonight and shit doing that?
Well, it's like I get up, I survive on 5 hours of sleep. And everyone else in the house sleeps like 9-10 hours. So like after she goes to bed, like I get 2 hours to myself to kind of sit back and do everything. And then I get up like at 6 in the morning, and everyone else gets up to like 8:30. And then I have those 2 hours to myself to start out every day to kind of do my dive time into studying, learning, obsessing over stats, analytics, what did what.
I'd see the numbers game. I don't quite understand. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos.
I don't either. I try.
I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, and like they try to explain it to me, but it's always some nerdy asshole using all the nerdy speech, and it fucking pisses me off.
my advice to you is, and I've learned just from having all the guests that we have on, we've had some really big guests that have been very successful at that, and I guess I've always asked them questions within reason, and like just feel them out on how much they're willing to share. Some are willing to share a lot, and some aren't willing to share any at all. And some of them are actually able to tell it to you in a way that's like super easy to understand.
Yeah.
Like the one guy, Cooking with Swiss, I talked to him, and he just literally broke it down simple as like first half, second. He goes, first half, second, you got right out the rip. He goes on Instagram, he goes, first half, second, you got to come out pounding. Because you got to get people's attention. He's like, because if they just keep scrolling, he goes, how long does it take for someone just to scroll right up through your page? He's like, anything more than a half second, they're gone. He goes, you have to catch someone's attention in under a half second.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And like right now, like if you're a creator, like YouTube Shorts, like I'll share the secret, like pound YouTube Shorts right now. And I'm not saying
to do that
40, 50 second. I'm talking 15, 20 second videos, short, to the point, have your wow factor, bang. And, take your 8-10 new subscribers on every short that gets a little push and go on to the next one. If you time it up right now, you can do like 3-4 shorts right now in a day and it not mess up your algorithm.
No shit. Okay.
Like, it's crazy. Like, it runs so fast. Like, you'll post it, it'll get its run, and you'll get like 4,000 or 5,000 views, or anywhere from like 500 views to like, I've had guys did a brisket reveal last week, got like 30,000 in like half hour, and then it was done.
Wow.
That's just, we got like 50 new subscribers, and then it was over. And but then, like, with that being said, when it's over, after like an hour or two, you can post another one, and it just does it again.
It's all driving. I need to fuck.
It isn't normal. It's a weird window right now, and I've learned that when you get a window, you fucking hammer it.
I need to look into that.
They could change that tomorrow, and it's over.
I'll definitely be all right. Look out for the new Rage and Pillage shorts coming out soon. Sounds like I got some editing to do.
Then the challenge is getting your short form watchers to convert over to your long form shows. That's
right.
we do great with the listeners. Our this is mainly an audio thing, but we're starting to get some more people watching. It's a slow grind for sure.
Oh, I feel you, man. The podcasts there's being a creator, there's being a podcast. Like, it's so much harder to be a podcast because every Caucasian's got a podcast.
Everybody, every celebrity has a goddamn podcast now. It's fucking crazy.
And then there's just us dumbasses down here that know nobody trying to make it happen.
Did I tell you about we read the statistics on the show, like, there's like something like 2 million podcasts open, right?
I think I was with you on that show.
Were you? Okay,
me and Nombre were on that show.
It's like 90% of them aren't even active. Like, they'll do like 1 or 3 episodes and just stop. That's most podcasts apparently. Yeah.
Honestly, like, I've always looked at social media as a 3 to 5 year plan. If you're not willing to dedicate 5 years to go all in, I'm saying balls to the wall. Don't take any shortcuts. If you are not there, and even at the end of 3 years, if you went balls to the wall for 3 years and it's nowhere, you probably don't have a good time.
Barking up the wrong tree. Yeah.
That sucks. I don't want to be an asshole to like piss on anybody's hopes or dreams. And some people are completely cool with just making the content. And that's great. But if you're trying to go in it for what I'm trying to go in for it, to making a brand that pays money and you can monetize it and like affect your local community with the income you're bringing in off of it, like, it's 3 to 5. And you have to look at it really seriously.
Can I ask? And you may have already covered this question. I'm not sure. Is that what you're doing now? Like, or do you have like an actual full-time job? Are you? Is this what you're doing? I don't know.
No, I have a full-time job. I've just been blessed with a job that allows me to have the time to put time into things. Because I'm a regional manager, and we don't have a regional office. My office is my house.
Nice,
right?
So, like, I do work from home, but like at lunchtime, I'm hungry. I walk up to my kitchen, and I fucking make me a dudewich, and I film it. And then I go and I edit and I make it,
and that's your YouTube short.
Yeah, if I was at a dealership still, I'd be out there on the grill making steaks at lunch at the dealership, like a dumbass or something. But yeah, no, I do. The goal is to be there one day, but no, not even close to that.
Not right.
Like, I'm finally at the point to where this sounds like I'm finally at the point to where there's like some money coming in and you'll get some occasional gigs.
Yeah.
But you don't get enough consistently. Where there's some people that we both have probably met, Burley and I at least. Josh, you probably met a few big ones too, where they don't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually like my job. I really enjoy my job.
Same here.
We do car warranties and Gap, but it's through like a credit union where we're taking business away from dealerships and saving people money on it. So it's like still sales, but it's satisfying, and people really look up to me in my industry, and that's kind of empowering.
Oh, that's better. Yeah,
yeah. So like, I do enjoy my job, and it would take a lot of money coming in on this for me to justify to walk away from it.
Right.
Yeah, having passive income is fucking dope. That's why I want to rent. I want to do rent.
Yeah, honestly, I hope it gets to the point where that like pays my bills, and then whatever I make off this is like fucking titties and beer money. With Alyssa with me at the titty bar. Hey, true story on Alyssa. Yeah, she'll appreciate this. So she finally goes to her first strip club a couple Fridays ago, and my debit card fell out without me. It was during our show, and then like 2 days later, I'm like, "Hey, where's my debit card?" And like, I need it. And she said, "Well, you have it." I'm like, "I do not have it," and I am notorious for losing my wallet. So I thought all day like I lost my wallet again. And here, like, turns out, the local strip club Moran's calls her, and they're like, "Hey, we do have it." So I had to go on a Tuesday at 1 to a strip club where there were no strippers to pick my debit card that my wife, who was at the strip club on Friday, got to do.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
And that was my wife's first trip to the strip club. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Fucking, have you seen the daytime crew at a strip club?
I have never been to a daytime strip club. I've always done because I'm not a big fan of strip clubs. I've been pretty much drunk.
So okay, I was probably 19 or 20. Fucking, we used to sell a lot of pills. Strippers love pills. Okay,
They certainly do.
and I've told this story 1,000 times, so I'll make this fast. But yeah, we would go in there midday, right at noon when they opened up, and it's just they're all just sit down and talk with you like you're a human. I'm like, you're not supposed to be a human at a strip club. You're supposed to just be an object on the stage, just like. But yeah, it's made a lot.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I went to a strip club?
No.
Then oh my God, my fucking computer is about to fall.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
When do we get a piss break? That's what I want to know.
Oh shit, we're 3 minutes from calling
do
it.
that now because my computer's falling.
Okay, we're about to call it. All right, I can hold it for free.
Yeah.
What happened?
I want to hear.
I don't know, but you're still here with us. All right, there he is.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll make this quick because my shit's about to fall, I guess. No, well, I used to deliver liquor. And then
Sweet job.
I think I was 19 or 20, and I had never been to this place before. Had no idea what it was. I pulled up to it, and this is like, I don't know, probably 11 a.m., 12 p.m. in the afternoon. And I walked in there, and the bouncer was like, "Can I help you?" And I have a hand truck full of liquor, and he goes, and I was like, "I don't know, like I'm just trying to fucking do my job here, man. Like I got some liquor here." And he goes, "Oh, okay, hang on a second." So he went in there, got the manager. Manager comes out, takes me inside to go to the back, and I'm walking through this place, and I'm going, "Oh, this is a strip club, and it's a black strip club. There's just black ladies everywhere." And I'm going, "This is fucking awesome."
Yeah.
I'm like, I've never been to a strip club in my life, and then I get to come to one for free. I'm like, this is fucking sweet. And then he has girls following him that are butt ass naked. So I'm following them, following him, following them, walking into the back room, and he goes, "Is this your first time?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, it is."
That's when Josh turned into a man.
I was like, and I walked out and got in the truck, and I go, "This is pretty cool."
Yeah, he got out and his beard was already 4 inches long.
Yeah.
Something was 4 inches long.
All right, fellas. I had a guy, 4 whole inches longer. And that, that was worth it.
69, dudes!
All right. So, brothers, thanks for being on. Had a fucking blast. 69, dudes. That's white power now if you hold it the wrong way. I don't know if you watch the news. Hell yeah, dude. Brothers, love y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
See y'all.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Boo, boo, boo.
We didn't even get to talk about Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Fuck. All right, later.
See ya.
Your friends tell! Tell your friends tell!
And if you don't know, now you know.
Dude.